Hello everyone, what's happening? This is Forgo Nation, and today we're going to put these blast machines against each other. I actually had a request for this, and I thought this was a terrific idea. However, you would think it would be an easy comparison, facing these guys against each other because they're both blast characters and they're both energy based. However, they're not easy to compare because Cyclops is an elemental character and Iron Man isn't. Cyclops is going to have advantages against Ebony big time. He would have some advantage against Proxima because Proxima is susceptible to elemental attacks. She does take more damage from characters that have elemental attacks, so Iron Man would be at a disadvantage there. Cyclops would have an advantage against Corvus because he has ignored dodge in his passive. And against Cull, Iron Man would actually have an advantage because Cull has some resistances to elemental attacks. So, in order to be fair, the only world boss that we can fight is Thanos. We don't want to fight Scarlet and Quicksilver and all them because they're absolute nightmares, and I'm really just not far enough in them to really do a good comparison, and they need to be mind-controlled, honestly. So we're just going to take on Thanos, and I think that'd be pretty thematic for Iron Man anyways. There's another couple little differences here. Cyclops has a couple of nice little things help boosting his stats. One is passive. That gives him 30% increase of energy attack. He also has 35% increase of all attacks. However, Iron Man does have this 30% increase to supervillain types from his third skill. So what I'm going to try to do to make this as fair as possible is we're just going to do a run with Cyclops in the leadership role. We're just going to put a couple grunts there. And you can take a look here. Cyclops has 48,167 energy attack. And we're going to do a run with Iron Man using this team. We're going to use Black Bolt for the 30% to increase the energy attack. And we're going to use Spider-Man to give this extra critical damage just to get Iron Man's critical damage close to max. And if you look at Iron Man's stats, he has 48,300 energy attack with this team up. So virtually the same as Cyclops. You take a look at Iron Man's stats, he has max attack speed, 56 crit rate, 198 critical damage, max ignore defense, and max skill cooldown. And then you take a look at Cyclops, and he has 54 crit rate, so he has 2% less crit rate. He has 199 critical damage, so about 2% more critical damage. Very, very close stats. He has max ignore defense, close enough, and he has max skill cooldown. So I have these guys' stats as close as I can get. As far as their Urus, Cyclops has all amplified slots and all 5-star Urus. Iron Man, I got a lot of love, man. I got a lot of love in this guy. He has all amplified slots and he has all 6-star energy attack Urus. Take a look at those. He has all 6-star energy attack Urus and he has 5 Odin's blessings on him on top of that. And then you take a look at the skills. All the skills are at 6. Cyclops, all the skills are at 6. Cyclops has a fully awakened Power of Angry Hawk set. And Iron Man has a fully awakened Power of Angry Hawk set. Iron Man has a CTP of energy with 180% damage proc. So does Cyclops. As far as uniforms, Cyclops has a mythic uniform. Take a look at the uniform options. You can see here that we got some dodge, energy attack, ignore defense. Take a look at the uniform options here. And then he has some crit rate. And I tried just balancing out everything. Crit rate, critical damage, energy attack, and so have you. So let's back up a little bit. Oh man, I keep doing that. Go the wrong way. Iron Man has a mythic uniform as well. Take a look at the uniform options. And you see that I have energy attack on him because that was the only way I could balance him out. I had to put Odin's blessings all over this guy. And I had to give him a bunch of energy attack from his uniform options to even come close to having the same energy attack as Cyclops. It's freaking crazy. Wow. Okay, so let's go into World Boss. On here, take on old Thanos, and we'll do stage 46 because there's no tornadoes, which is going to be good for Cyclops especially. And we'll start off with Iron Man. Put in our team here. I'm not going to use any strikers. Let's see what we can do. So Ironman can be pretty tricky to play. We're going to try to cancel the 3 into the 4, get that 30% damage to the supervillains first, and then try to put the proc on the 4. I find when it's all defense down applies, it's definitely better to try to get the proc on the 4, at least for me, and all the testing that I've done, and all the gameplay that I've done. You want that proc to come a little late. It actually came just a little bit earlier than what I would have wanted. And you got to make sure you get the 2 and the 1 in there. Now this is good. That proc came a bit late, and that's exactly what you want. Look at that. And there we go. Proc, come late, come late, come late. Good, good, good. I know it's weird that I say I want the proc to come late, but when it does, you can really get that tier 3 where you want it. And that is a good thing. See, the proc got off there. That wasn't good at all. Okay, good. Let's go ahead and pause it. Okay, so we got down to the 19th bar. We finished the first phase in 1 minute. Okay. So now let's put Cyclops in there and see what happens. Get rid of you, buddy. Get rid of you, buddy. Get rid of you, buddy. Let's put Cyclops in there. A couple little grunts. There we go. Let's see what happens. Now Cyclops, he's a lot easier to play than Iron Man. And now we want the proc at the beginning of the skill. We want it at the beginning of the 5th skill, and we want it at the beginning of the tier 3. So that's a little bit different than Iron Man. Here we go. Let's run over here. There's the proc. Good, good, good. Came a little late, but that's fine. Good, good, good. Wait. Okay, tier 3. Here we go. Good, good, good. That was about perfect. I'll run over here. Tier 3, here we go. It's actually working out pretty good because we're able to keep our proc where we want it. Boy, it doesn't look like Cyclops is doing as good as Iron Man when they have the same amount of energy attack. Not at all. I mean, the proc's pretty much staying right where we want it, and boy, it don't look... I mean, look at this. Look at that, man. We still got to go almost a full bar. And I even let this go over quite a few seconds. Wow. So with the same amount of energy attack, Iron Man is slaughtering Cyclops. This is actually kind of surprising to me. Kind of. Now, let's take him out. And let's just put Iron Man in there and see what happens. Now there's going to be a 6,000 energy attack difference between these two. This ought to be real interesting. I've never tested these guys before, so this ought to be pretty interesting. We'll see. So hopefully we can get a good run and keep the proc where it belongs like we did in that earlier run. Come on, come late, come late, come late. All right, came a little late. That's good, that's good. Oh, we got time frozen. We got time frozen. Okay, proc's a little... Oh, good, good, good. I think we got it, we got it. Yeah, that wasn't bad at all. Come late, bastard. Yeah. Dang, man. Dang, look at this. Wow. Look at that. That was the same amount of time as Cyclops, actually a little less, and he still did more damage than Cyclops, even having his leadership and that passive. Wow, that makes me pretty happy. I mean, it kind of sucks for Cyclops, right? But it makes me happy to know that Iron Man is still quite a bit stronger. You know, that's pretty awesome. You know, that's cool, man. That is cool to know. Now, some of you may wonder, would the outcome be any different if Iron Man didn't have all those Odin's blessings, didn't have those 6-star energy attack gurus? Well, if you took off all those energy attack gurus and just put 5-star on him, and you took off all those Odin's blessings, he would have about 820 to 900 less attack. That's not enough to really make enough of a difference for Cyclops to take the victory. So even if we had the same build as Cyclops, Iron Man will come out on top, and he's just going to come out on top because he does have all defense down on his 4th skill. It's a part of his kit. Cyclops just doesn't have any, and that's really what's making the difference for Iron Man, at least against world bosses with all defense down, which is all of them except for Thanos in his last 2 phases. So let me know what you think about Iron Man getting it done. And, you know, Cyclops, he put up a good fight, but the gauntlet come out on top. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one.